Hey guys, I'm back, and this time we're gonna solve problem 4, largest palindrome product. But last time, as always, I have to do this. We solved the largest prime factor, which was 6,857. Now we're gonna go get this one. A palindromic number reads the same both ways. The largest palindrome made from the product of two two-digit numbers is 9,009. 9,009 equals 91 times 99. Find the largest palindrome number, or the largest palindrome made from the product of two three-digit numbers. Okay, so that sounds quite difficult. This is our old one. Get rid of that. Okay, we need a new class. And Euler 004. And as always, we need a main. Always, always, always. So we can run this thing. Static void main Stringargs. Good, good. And we're gonna need some helper methods as well this time. From our last one, we can take. I'm not even gonna write it. I'm just gonna copy it straight over from here. We could take the isFactor method. Control C. Alright. And boom, done. We can actually change these to ints because we're not going to be using longs. It's just not big enough. And we also need an isPalindrome method. IsPalindrome. Just to check if it is. And inside it's int and inside here we're gonna have string s equals new integer n dot toString. That's how you convert an int to a string easily. And then we're gonna have to do a for loop, I think, maybe. Int I equals 0. I is less than s dot length I plus plus. Now if s dot char at I is equal to s dot char at s dot length minus 1 minus I. So what this is saying is if the first, or not first, but like say the first time around, if the first digit is equal to the last digit minus I. So if it's the first one, I will be 0, so minus 0. So if the first is equal to the last, then, or well, let's make it not equal to the last. Well, let's have a quick insert. Then return false. And if it passes through everything, return true. Wow, typing issues. Oh my gosh. And I spelled Boolean. Now we can pause right here and before we start, we're gonna have to figure out what 999 times 999 is. And we could just do that while we're here. And just because I don't feel like looking it up or grabbing a calculator. So that's 998,001. So int big equals 998,001, and this is not a palindrome. We know that. So we can start with the lowest or the highest palindrome that's less than this number, which happens to be 997799. So we can start with that. And int factor equals 999, because it has to be 3-digit numbers, 2 3-digit numbers that go into it. And from here we can have a while loop, while, because we're gonna want to repeat until we get it. So while big is greater than 10,000, which is the product of the two smallest 3-digit numbers, if is factor big comma factor. So if factor can go into big evenly, return big because we want the palindrome. Else, if big divided by factor is greater than factor, what that does is we need to find. Why am I doing return? Not what I meant. I meant this out. I just realized there was an error there. I'm used to putting this in other methods, but whatever. Okay. Big, or the desired big, should be the product of two factors. So if big divided by factor, let's just say that 999 goes into 997799 evenly. There would be another number associated with it. Let's just say it's 993 or something like that. If big divided by factor, which would be 993, is greater than factor, which it's not, but if it were, let's say we were up to 993, that means we would have skipped factor already, or we would have skipped 999. So that means it's just, we already went through those, and that can't be it. Okay? So then we'll set factor back up to 999, and decrement big until it's a palindrome again. Okay? Is that right? Do while. No? Yeah. We're gonna decrement big until it's a palindrome. So big minus minus. If it's not a palindrome, do it again. If it's not, do it again. And then once it is, we will set it. That's supposed to be there. Otherwise, if we haven't passed the factor yet, just do factor minus equals 2. And the reason I'm doing minus equals 2 is because it will never be 998, because well, it could be, but I'm not expecting it to get lower than 900 million. I'm never expecting this to get to an 8, and if this were an 8, then this would have to be an 8, making one of the factors even. So I'm expecting them both to be odd. I'm expecting this to be a 9 still. If it doesn't go as we planned, then I'll just have it go down by 1. But for now, this is fine. And let's see how this runs. Let's just see if we get what we desired. What should be happening is it will print out the big number. Okay, I think I printed it out a little too many times. But looks like this is our answer. 906,609,000. As you can see, it reads the same both ways. And let's see what we get. 906,609. 22566. And the moment of truth. Ready, set. Correct. Okay, thanks for watching. Like the video if you liked the video. Subscribe if you really liked the video. And I'll see you next time.